This is Styles from Tom the Treeman Show, and you are listening on the Mix Talk Radio through TuneIn.com. Our guest today is Lorenzo. Ro's most recent role is one of the saviors on AMC's hit show, The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is on a mid-season break, but returns Sunday, February 12th at 9 p.m. Ro, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to talk with us. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, Styles, man? Thanks for having me.
Oh, you are quite welcome. We really appreciate it. I'm glad we could make this work for each of us. And just got a couple of questions for you. Won't try to take up too much of your time, but
yeah, go ahead, shoot, man.
Oh, great, thanks. Please tell us how you got started with acting.
Oh man, well, believe it or not, I started out behind the scenes. I've shot several music videos, and I've worked on some reality shows and short films and films as in different capacities. I mean, from directing, writing, even as far down the totem pole as being a grip. And being around that and having a love for the arts, I always had a thing for entertainment. I've been in music. I've been a musician, and it wasn't long before I got to acting, but so I guess the rest is current event.
Oh, that's excellent. That's great. Reality TV, it's what's on. It sells. A lot of drama involved in it, and people do like drama, and they like to see what people are doing and try to relate to different roles and characters. So that's excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Honestly, like personally, I like the art, so reality TV, big ups to anybody getting some money doing it, but it's not my thing, But at the same time, I met some great people. I mean, I've worked with a lot of the cast from Love and Hip Hop, and it's been a cool ride.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's cool. That's excellent. Did you take any acting or college classes prior to becoming an actor? And if so, where and when?
Okay, well, actually, I haven't taken like acting classes per se. I do have friends that are actors. I have worked on a lot of independent projects and other projects, and that's how I've gained my experience. Now, outside of that, as far as from the other side of the camera, currently I'm attending Full Sail University, and I will be graduating next month with a bachelor's in digital cinematography. And I've already been accepted to their master's program, and I'll be taking up entertainment business as far as that's concerned.
Wow, that's amazing. That's quite an accomplishment. Congratulations on earning your bachelor's degree. It's definitely a long journey, and being accepted in the master's program is fantastic. We wish you obviously the best of luck and success with that.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. What other shows and movies have you had a role in? I know you mentioned some reality TV and some music videos. Can you go ahead and touch back on that?
Okay, yeah, sure. But when I was speaking earlier, that was kind of behind the scenes. But when you say music videos, actually, I live in Atlanta, and I'm really popular with the hip-hop community here. So a lot of times they cast me to play parts in their music videos, which is really cool. But outside of that, I've been on CW's the limited series Containment. I played a character named Goldie, which was a member of Trey's gang. And also I play Officer Freddie Fence on a very popular web series here called The Pressure, which
cool.
just got picked up. Yeah, it just got picked up recently, and I look forward to working on that some more.
Oh, great. Excellent. Congratulations on that as well. What was it like preparing for the CW's role?
Well, it was really cool. honestly, like, I'm one of those people that the sun just shines on me and I just go for it. And I was casted as a background role. And opportunity came and I had an opportunity to audition for the part. And I auditioned for it. They liked me, so it worked out for me. It was a good experience. I mean, great people, very respectful, very professional. I made a lot of friends there, and yeah, I'm proud of that work.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's what it's all about: relationships, getting experience, having fun while doing it. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, absolutely. Um, Now you said you were involved with the music videos. Now, do you produce your own hip hop, or is it just primarily you hang out with these folks and
Well,
or how did that? Tell me more about that.
okay, well, it's kind of guilt by association. If I rewind the tape, when I first started doing the behind the scenes stuff, I worked as an intern for a studio here, and that's how I got into working with all of these artists and getting to know them. As I progressed, it just evolved. I went from working on the set to actually directing and writing treatment, and that's kind of the path, man. It's just been an evolution. Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. That's really cool, man. What type of challenges have you faced as an actor, producer?
Wow. Well, you ever heard of the cliche phrase "starving artist"?
Yes.
Okay, well, I definitely was the poster child for that.
That's it happens from time to time when you're starting out. You have to pay your dues,
really
unfortunately. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, paying dues. Yeah, definitely. It's really interesting. Like when I first started out, I had a good how you hit the ground running. I was a new face and I was getting a lot of work, and then all of a sudden everything just stopped. And it just was a struggle. And honestly, I had to keep my faith. I kept hearing this voice in my head saying anything that's worth it, you got to struggle. Anything that that you want to obtain, you have to persevere. And I honestly felt like if I made it through that phase, there's a check and there's opportunity waiting on the other side. And here I am.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. You got to, anything worth having isn't given to you. You have to work hard for it, and you can truly appreciate it a lot more. I know in my own personal challenges, my own life, that's how it's been. Nothing's been given to me. I've worked every day, and truly blessed, man. Truly blessed. So that's great. I'm glad to see you didn't give up. What advice can you give? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, big ups to you for persevering, man. Here we are. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah. You have to, and any day you get out of bed is a great day.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
That's right.
what you may have lost, what you may, think you've lost. It isn't that bad. There are people every day with worse situations than what we think we could even imagine. People don't have water.
Yeah.
People don't have food.
That's right. That's right.
No electricity. No internet. It could be worse.
Styles, forgive me, man. I just had a thought, and I want to share it. I have to acknowledge somebody that nobody will ever get a chance to meet if you didn't meet him already. A really close friend of mine was a really big advocate of me. He just, he always just spoke highly of me and, pom-poms out type situation. And when I first started out and I was going through that little hump, I lost him. And I think that really was the turning point for me because, I felt like that can't be for naught. You know what I mean? Like somebody gives of themselves and believes and invests their energy in you to get your energy up. And, I just it's not an obligation, it's a responsibility. And I just want to acknowledge my friend, Ricky,
Oh, wow.
I just want to,
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's very inspiring that he could do that and help motivate and push you and challenge you to overcome these roadblocks and just do what you have to do and get through it, being positive.
That's right.
So that's awesome. What advice can you give to anyone looking to get into the acting business?
Okay, well, first things first, network, network, network. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I mean, you can be talented, but if you don't know the right people, you're not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's true. And also remain humble, always stay professional and study your craft, always strive to be better. It's a learning, we're lifelong learners. We were put here to be great, but also to evolve. And we always got to learn, study, learn, share, each one teach one. Raise yourself exponentially to the power of others, and you'll win. Promise you that.
I agree completely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, when you say network, how do you network as an actor, or once you're trying to get into the acting or music business? What tools and how does somebody go about that?
Now, Styles, you're my boy, so I'm going to give the game away a little bit.
Okay, share just a little.
Okay, I'm going to give you one. So, and I know it's kind of simple, but it's very important. I'm big on names. If I meet someone, I remember their name. Now, in that interaction, I may not achieve a move forward or anything, and you should never have your own objectives in mind or agenda in mind when you meet someone. You've got to be genuine. Right. But my point is, once you have that name, it's a tool. And when you encounter that person again and you use their name, it's something about that draws them closer to you, because it's like, oh, you paid attention to me. Oh, you know my name. Names are very important. People say all the time, oh, I'm not good with names. Well, you need to get good with names.
Absolutely. I tend to think of
that one is free.
Yeah, right? I tend to think of it's not necessarily even who you know, but more importantly, who knows you.
That's right. I agree.
Because just because you know somebody's name, well, do they know your name too? Mm-hmm. What type of impression did you leave on them? Were you sincere?
You got to be yourself. Like I'm really comfortable in my own skin. I've had moments where I'm like, should I, dumb myself down? Should I hold back? But I am who I am, and I love myself, and so I give of myself. I love to empower people, and anybody that knows me knows when we're on set, between takes, because when they say action, I'm about business, but between takes, I'm gonna keep you rolling and laughing. Like, that's my thing. Like, I'm that guy. So
you're the one guy. Yes.
Right. Well, I'm Ro. There can only be one Ro. But for anybody that's listening, whatever trait it is that your friends and your family point out as a great quality about you, exercise it like a muscle and use it, and just go and be great. Like, for real.
Oh, that's awesome advice. Totally spot on, brother. It's totally spot on. In case you're just tuning in, you're listening to Styles on Tom the Treeman Show with our guest, Ro, from AMC's hit show, The Walking Dead. Ro, I'd like to know a little bit about your character on The Walking Dead. If someone's not familiar with you, how can they recognize you on the show?
Red Beanie Baby. Yeah. When I say that, I know the people that know what I'm saying. So for those that don't know, on the show, I wear a red skull cap, and it's my calling card. It stands out. Of course, me under the cap makes it stand out even more. But the red beanie has been my claim to fame as a savior, and that's how you recognize me. You see that red beanie, Ro Digi is coming.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you got to have your trademark, and I think that red beanie is definitely works for you, man. I think that's perfect.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely. You want to tell us about the scene when we're first introduced to the red beanie?
Sure. I could tell you a little backstory, but I'll keep it short and sweet. So sure. I actually worked on the season finale last season, but nobody got a chance to see me because I was standing by the RV behind Negan. Mm-hmm. And when they get back to that joyride, Rick and Negan, and Negan pulls Rick out of the RV, there I am, the reveal, red beanie. I got Negan's back. I'm holding the pickaxe. And from then on, man, I've been I've had Negan's back.
Ever since.
Ever since.
Wow.
We are Negan.
Why do we have rules?
The rules keep us alive.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I've heard everyone on the set, they're treated like an A-list star. We have had a lot of requests to know what type of food is served on set.
Oh, man, they don't feed us.
They starve you in that hot, sweaty Atlanta?
Starving artists. Nah, actually, the food is actually really good. There's a catering company called Mario's. The Mario's. That's how everybody refers to them. They actually cater containment also when I worked on there. But they are excellent. I mean, like, the food is so good, the service. And when I say the food, it's like, I can't say like a menu or a specific thing because it's always different. They're creative. It's just excellent. And there's a salad bar, there's the smoothies, there's the desserts, crafty. Even throughout the day, we got snacks. It's excellent.
They take good care of you then.
Oh, yeah, we're TWD family. They take great care of us. They love us.
Good.
We love them back.
That's cool. That's wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what about like during, for example, lunch or dinner? Do the characters such as Andy Lincoln, does Norman Reedus, do they sit and kind of do their own thing, or go in their trailers, or how does that work?
It's really interesting. When we're working, and so they're all in in the character, and we don't want to like take them out or disturb them. But I've sat down and had lunch and had an opportunity to speak briefly with cast members. Honestly, like, we all don't always eat together. Sometimes, we're in different places. Sometimes we're on a rotating schedule, which means, we might be shooting and we might have to eat our food on set. But, yeah, I've had opportunities to talk to, several different cast members. Now, Andy, I have never seen him. while we're eating. But I have seen Norman Reedus,
Mhm.
and I've seen Josh, and I've seen others. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Have you made it out to any of the conventions, such as like Comic Con, MegaCon, Walker Stalker Con?
Actually, I've been to Dragon Con here in Atlanta.
Nice.
And and now that I'm a savior and demand is being created or it exists for us to, visit other places for Comic Cons, I plan on visiting a lot more.
Cool. Now, were you a fan of the show before you were cast?
Interesting story. Not story, but I have friends that are like dead heads, like they're just walking dead like crazy. Me personally, I've watched the show. I work in the industry, so I don't get a lot of opportunities to watch TV. I watch a lot of film, but TV is very difficult for me. I have to binge watch when I watch something, and I've been binge watched a couple of seasons beforehand, and that is pretty much the extent of how much I wouldn't say I wasn't a fan. Like, it was just that I wasn't exposed to it like that, and now that I am, it's like, okay, what's gonna happen next? I'm watching it like you guys are.
Yeah, a lot of that's how we're operating in today's society. A lot of us, best way to do it is through Hulu, Netflix, and so forth. Just binge watching, because a lot of commercials, but the commercials is how to keep the shows going, how to pay
That's right.
everybody, how to measure the Nielsen ratings. So it's important that if you are binge watching, I guess, or DVRing, if you're like me with a TiVo, hey,
Right.
that commercial comes on, just walk away if you don't want to
Walk
watch it.
away. Just try to anticipate when it starts back up.
Right. Exactly. You can figure about 5-10 minutes.
Right.
Every show, 5-10 minutes.
Every show.
Every show. Cool. How can your fans reach you and interact? Do you do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, MySpace?
I do it all.
I don't know.
I do it. I don't do MySpace anymore. You can probably find my MySpace, but
I think everybody has a MySpace account.
Right. I'm not updating, and I'm not. But yeah, if you want to interact with me, you can go to Twitter. I'm at Digi. That's ROEDIGI, and that's where I interact the most with my fans. I love talking to my fans. TWDFamily, like, those are my folks. So I talk to them, and I interact. I'm very very easy to get at on Twitter. I have an Instagram.
Okay.
It's Digi's World, DIGIZ as in zebra, the word world, and I post pics, and you can check me out there if you want to learn more about me. Now, if you want to check out my IMDb, you can go to Rogelio Lorenzo, and I'm going to spell that for you because it's a very unique name. Rogelio is ROGELIO, Lorenzo, LORENZO. You go to my IMDb, you can see my other credits, and you can learn a little bit more about me.
Cool. Yeah, you have a very unique name, like Styles. I think there's only, unless you count Teen Wolf, but they did make that movie after me, and the TV show as well. But my bank account's not, reflecting that for some reason. Can you have you and Negan please have a word with him? Right.
We're gonna let him. Lucille is kind of thirsty. We're gonna quench her thirst, right?
But take good care of Lucille. She's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a friend of Lucille.
Good.
That's right.
Yeah, me too. She's amazing.
Yeah, she is. Isn't she beautiful?
She's gorgeous. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, such as, charity, volunteering, or anything else that you're involved in that you'd like to put out there?
Well, me and my Savior brothers, we are really big on charity and giving back. Um, we've been working with the people from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, who suffered great loss from the fires. Smoking
That's right.
Strong. We do events with them. We did a wrestling event with them. We have another event actually going on this weekend. And we're also doing an event this weekend for autism in Elizabethtown in Tennessee. And we plan on working with the Children's Hospital on some things later this year. And yeah, if anybody has a cause and they need the saviors to come through, let us know. And if we can make it work, even if it's just bringing attention to the cause, we're more than happy to help out.
Cool. That's awesome, man. What exactly this weekend? You said you have the autism event. Now, who's exactly doing what and where? Some of our fans do live in Tennessee and in the surrounding area, and they might want to come out and try to help too. Is that something they could do?
Oh yeah, definitely. I recommend going to Twitter. I'll put out some tweets even this evening to give more information about it. But yeah, sure. We're gonna be. I don't want to give away any spoilers because we have like some pageantry and it's gonna be some surprises. But we're gonna be there, signing autographs and doing a couple of raffles. That way we can raise money to donate to those causes.
Excellent. Excellent. Lastly, before we wrap this up, is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
I'm really humbled. I'm really blessed. I love my TWD family. The last note I'll say is if you have anything in life that you want to achieve, if you have anything that you want, go get it. That's it.
Good
Just go
words.
get it.
Those are good words, Absolutely. Go get it.
Go get it.
Nobody ever gave anybody anything. Everybody's got to get it themselves, People can say, yeah, I got a helping hand, but motivate, right?
That's right. I mean, yeah, and keep a good, strong circle around you. Support structure is very important. In those times when I was hurting and trying to figure it all out, support structure is very important. But definitely, it's up to you. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, and go get it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thanks again for coming on the show. We really appreciate it and hope to have you on again in the near future.
I hope so, man.
Well, you can always call in. We go live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. And, definitely give us a call anytime. Doesn't matter. Always glad to, do just a quick, hey, how's it going type thing. So
That's right.
With that in mind, we're going to take a quick break. This is Styles, and you're listening to Tom the Treeman Show on Mixed Talk Radio.